Donovan, what did you want to show today?
I wanted to go through today and just show who I was as a player. I feel like I've been overlooked. People question my athletic ability, people question my speed, and I just want to go out and prove it today that I'm a fast guy on and off the field, and I'm athletic and one of the best players in this draft.
Are you happy with how you did?
100%. I hit all my goals. I ran 4.4 what I wanted. All the skill drills I hit real good times. I showed smooth transitions in my ball drills and everything like that. I think I had a great day.
Donovan, what's the lead up been like, especially working with PJ during this process?
Oh, it's been amazing. It's the dog days, I would say, of training. I was going out training like a track athlete for it was 85 days today. I was in Florida. This the one thing that's great about Pittsburgh is that it's warm outside, but I'm doing 2 workouts a day, and it got really repetitive. And throughout this whole process, you guys are telling you everything you can't do at the end of the day. So you're trying to stay positive, you're trying to stay patient, and me being able to go down there and work, I just showed consistency and got ready for the day, and I shine whenever the moment came.
Donovan, your dad's here, your brothers were here to watch you. What's it been like just coming back to Pittsburgh, playing in front of your family, and then being able to work out here in front of them?
No, it's an amazing feeling. I've dreamed about this day for my whole life. I just posted something on my story on Instagram yesterday about we had it was like my 11th or 12th grade birthday. We had a combine birthday, and I ran I think I ran a 5-6 second long 30-yard dash, and I did a 5.10.5, and we had all these videos of it, and I was like, I just want to be in that position one day. And the fact that I've been blessed to be out and be able to come to pro day, compete, and do well, there's nothing better than that.
You think that 4.47 time opened up some eyes, some NFL eyes?
I hope so. That's the one thing that these scouts and teams have been wondering, how fast I'm going to be. I think I proved it. Being one of the bigger safeties in the draft this year, being able to be fast as well. That's this league is just about speed. At the end of the day, you got to go cover guys like Tyreek Hill and guys who are literally cheetahs on the field. So me being able to go showcase my speed was really important to me, and I hit my goal, and hopefully that changed some thoughts about me.
How much has it helped playing in Coach Narduzzi's defense, learning from Coach Sanders, having guys from that played your position be in the NFL? How much has that prepared you?
Yeah, I laugh with Coach Sanders, Coach Narduzzi. You can't make the same mistake twice. Coming to Pittsburgh was the best decision I ever made in my life. Those guys like Coach Narduzzi, Coach Collins, Coach Sanders, Coach Bates, really the whole staff, over the past 2 years have really tore me apart and put me back together to be the best possible safety I could possibly be on the field. And having guys like DeMar Hamlin, Jordan Whitehead, guys who are in the league right now, playing hard snaps and playing well, you're looking up to those guys all the time. We got a board in the DB room. It's like drafted guys and all ACC guys, and just me being able to get on that board this year was amazing. So you just go through and follow in their footsteps, and with Coach Narduzzi's defense, there's nothing better for a safety. You're gonna have lots of tackles. You're gonna be able to go show what you have to do to possibly get drafted. There was no better thing than coming back to Pittsburgh and playing in their defense.
Do you feel like you've been able to show the NFL versatility and some of the different things you might be able to do?
Yeah, 100%. I've showed that I can come in the box and tackle big running backs. I've showed I can go cover receivers on the edge. Because our defense, we put ourselves in critical positions at all times. I've showed my intelligence on the field. Being able to make checks. I think I've showed a lot. So they made me and got me ready for this opportunity.
What's draft day going to be like for you?
Stressful.
Wait to hear your name.
Since I can remember, my biggest dream, my biggest goal was, to get my name called on that day. So there's gonna be ups and downs. I'm just gonna look at the positives of it, and whatever team gets me, I'm gonna go out there and put 100% effort and be great so we can win football games.
What NFL teams have you been in contact with?
So I went to the Hula Bowl and the East-West Shrine Bowl. I met with about 23 teams in total. I've also had a FaceTime with the Raiders. I've had a lunch with San Francisco. I'm meeting with the Saints as well soon. I'm meeting with the Steelers as well soon. And I'm going to the Bills local day as well. So I've talked to a plethora of teams, all great things to hear, and it's just a dream come true that I get an even chance to talk to them.